So when it's a bit echoey, this room, isn't it? This room's a bit echoey. Damn it. What I've learned from the last 7 days of filmmaking is that I have got everything that I've ever needed. I've had the cameras, I've had the lenses, I've had the tripods. I just probably lacked I lacked ambition and I lacked some courage. On 2 separate occasions today, on Instagram, I saw a post regarding goals and whether your goals were big enough. And that got me thinking about my goals. I'm happy that I'm making films every day, that I'm vlogging, I'm getting to use my camera equipment and getting to create films. Now very soon I'm going to start creating some short films. Now the objective is to make a film every weekend. I know it's a tall order, together with vlogging, how am I going to fit it all in? But I've got to try at least. I've got to try and work out how I can do it, how I can make a film every weekend, and how I can also vlog about it at the same time. When I was probably about 10 years old, I envisaged a film. I envisaged a film in my mind. I envisaged a film in my mind, and I thought I could make it. My uncle had a video camera, and I thought, I wonder if he'd let me use it. I wasn't even going to ask, but just imagine if I did ask. Just imagine if at 10 years old I'd created this film, because I thought I had this idea of a shadowy figure looking upstairs, looking at the lights of the house upstairs, and then making his way into the house, and then opening the door wide open, and there'd be this shadowy figure stood in like a big raincoat, a bit like Unbreakable, and there'd be a big strong light. He'd be stood in complete silhouette, and there'd be a big strong light behind him. And I knew we had a massive strong floodlight, and I thought I could probably use that light. So even then at 10 years old, I was coming up with ideas for films. And then I joined every single talent competition I could, and one year I thought I could stage The Wizard of Oz on our little school stage, The Wizard of Oz, because it was one of my favourite films. And but I spent ages writing the script. Can we see a theme appearing here? I spent ages writing a script, and nobody said, no, well, you can't do it. You couldn't possibly put Wizard of Oz on the stage, school stage. But I tried. I didn't get there, but I did try. I was writing this on a notepad, this script, from memory, trying to remember the words and the film, because I'd seen it so many times. Now, I think back. Now I think, if now what do I think? Right. So now what do I think? Well, now I think that all this time, over the last 7 days, what I've realised from making a film every day and vlogging is that all this time I had everything that I needed. I had the camera, I had the lenses, I've got the tripods, I've got the sound equipment, I've got everything I need. I just need that motivation, that courage, and the ambition to go out and to create some films. They don't even have to be short films. They could just be, I could just be making microfilms. I'm making films now by myself every day. So what I actually need, all I needed was really, and the thought did cross my mind that all I needed was in my pocket, was my mobile phone. Because I could mount that on a tripod, I could shoot 1080p, I can even shoot 4K now. I could probably do it, and I'm thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about creating a short film, or creating a microfilm, just a few scenes, using my phone, just as an experiment to see what can be achieved. And we all know there are examples that are very successful proof of concepts, if you like, of filmmakers that have made films on iPhones. I can remember a Mercedes ad, and there's a film called Tangerine, which was made on an iPhone, and I'm sure there are countless others, just to prove that really it's not the technology. It's not the technology that the mobile phone you got in your pocket is probably good enough. It's everything else that comes with it. It's the story, the location, the actors, the camera angles, the movement, the sound, everything else. And I think what I was fearing was that I couldn't do it. That when I created my first film, it was going to be rubbish. I learned now that, of course, it was going to be, well, not rubbish, but it's going to be basic. And that's how you learn, is by doing. So hopefully, by starting on this journey of making a film every day, I'll get a little bit better at filmmaking, and continuing on this journey of making short films every week, I'm hopefully going to start to get better and better at that. So I hear that Ridley Scott created 2,000 commercials. So I'm at 50 videos, 50 films on my YouTube channel. So yeah, so I've got a way to go. He made 2,000 commercials before he started making feature films. So I've got a long way to go. I don't want to stop talking. It took me ages to set this room up. It took me ages to set this room up. And what can you see? Nothing. What can you see? Nothing. There's nothing in the shot at all.